Hi, everybody. Today on the IGL podcast, we got some rather big news.
Huge. It's going to be huge.
I believe that is a Alec Baldwin impersonation?
Hey guys, welcome back to the IGL podcast. I'm your host, Justin Gentile.
And I'm Timothy McGorry.
Welcome back to another fine edition. We're happy to be with you guys. We have some big news today.
Guys, buckle your goddamn pants down. If you're not wearing a belt and you're wearing a dress, tuck something in there, because shit's about to just explode down there.
Put the belt on.
You're not even ready. Big news, PlayStation's like, hey, we're going to come out with a new system in about like October probably. And I'm like, let's buy a PS4 today and maximize my time there. It came with God of War 3 mastered. I believe they might have even remastered it. I got Uncharted 4, which I've been probably spent the most of my time on that machine.
I want to ask you some questions about that because I love that series.
You can do that, and then very quickly, it's Bloodborne, Battlefront. There's a Transformers game that has cel-shaded fighting.
You played them all.
Arkham Knight, which I'm really excited to play.
You got Arkham Knight? I know you were excited about that.
Better the night than the day that I got it.
But you're in it to win it now.
Standing behind the things that I say.
I feel like you threw so much news out there. Okay, so you said so you got a PS4.
Yeah.
I want to get back to that because that's huge for us. I mean, I got the Xbox One. You got the PS4. We're kind of like dual wielding now in the video game world. That's pretty awesome.
Sure.
You said Xbox 360. No more?
No, I still have it. I mean, they're not. I believe they announced that they're like ceasing production on it.
So they're not going to be producing any more consumer units.
Not making any more Xbox 360s.
So you're saying the value,
great games.
The value of my used one may go up beyond $40.
Probably not.
No.
It'll probably not. There's just too many. Why could they?
It still has a lot of uses for me. You know, every game is not backwards compatible on Xbox One right now. So if I want to get my Red Dead Revolver fix in, I have to play it on 360. Apparently that's due to like the coding of the game was like very extensive in the game, so it's a hard game. You know, not every game can be backwards compatible for that reason.
Here's some news. That map leaked from the Red Dead Redemption.
Did it? Do you believe that that's the real deal?
I didn't look too close, baby.
Do you believe that's the real deal? I mean, we're coming up into E3 world.
Stare too close at the sun, you just might lose your fucking eyeballs, friend.
We are gearing up for E3, I'm sure this all this news is going to be trickling out. You know, in bits and pieces, but I would be super excited about that. Hell yeah!
So I'm really looking forward to potentially upgrading the PS4 into whatever, like harnessing the VR.
If it needs like another, because they might have a new version of the PS4 coming out. It's called like the PS4 Neo
4.5.
Something
could be the Trinity.
Yeah, some GameCube Dolphin, Nintendo Dolphin. I think it was the code name of this PS5.
I thought it was the PlayStation Cypher. Or
that would be cool.
Or another person from that Matrix ship.
If we had another siphon filter that wasn't on PSP, but
Spiff, Rocky, James. No, I'm just kidding.
The PSVR, I guess you would call it. That's going to be kind of their companion to Oculus Rift, where you can play your PlayStation games in the VR. That's super exciting.
A new cumulative experience. Immersive gameplay
around your face. I mean, It's pretty unmatched too. Plus, you have the option of using the PSVR controllers, like they use those PlayStation Move controllers too. So you kind of have like the Oculus
those sexy,
Touch.
Sleek, like they look like the naughty versions of the Wii. I cut future pancakes. They have like little,
and they have the little light that like is like a mood ring, so it like turns green. So you get like a
pizza slicer and a mood ring.
Yeah,
in your VR.
But now you'll actually have something to do with it besides playing tennis for 10 minutes and then forgetting about it.
Rub it on my chest and yell insults to myself. Uncharted 4 has been great.
Do you think maybe not VR? That would be harrowing. That would be a harrowing experience. Uncharted VR. I played the rest of the Uncharted games. I haven't had a chance to try out Uncharted 4 yet or anything, but you are the authority on Uncharted 4 now because I don't have the PS4.
I am not Warren Ellis the authority on this. It's a comic book. I've played through all the Uncharted games. I bought a PS3 in the end of 2011, and I played through them all in order, which is something I'm trying to do with Dark Souls. But and I'll get to that in a second. But I really like the story. Every time I try to describe, like, because some people don't like care about video games, but then you like play a game
wait.
for 12
Some
hours.
people don't care about video games?
I don't care about those people. But then when I'm out and I'm like, yeah, I've been talking about my day and I've just been playing like Uncharted for 6 hours. And I'm like, yeah, Uncharted, it's a fun game. They're like, what's that like? I'm like, well, it's like a Indiana Jones type adventure. My girlfriend started playing today. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I mean, taking everything that is good about the games. Nathan Drake starts off in a, oh, you're kind of fucked situation. And you're like, oh, and you work backwards from there, a little time jump, and then you work to that point in the game.
Maybe some flashbacks you're saying, possibly.
It's not really like a flashback. It's more like a, like starting a novel in like mid-story, like as opposed to like it being like the third act. It feels more like the middle.
So it's not like you're in a firefight and he's like, but let me tell you how I got here.
It's a really erotic boat race as you're racing to an island and you're crashing into things.
Nothing more erotic than luxury yachts.
The game's for newcomers. Game's gonna have to just run you through the gameplay of whatever it is. But I started playing on a very I forget what it was called because no one calls it like easy, normal, difficult. It's like
they all have snappy names
mature, an intermediates game. Like it's I don't know.
It's like burrito.
But
roller.
it's like I think it's like hard, but not expert. I'm playing it.
Okay.
And it's beautiful. I keep like yelling like hey, like check this, like look at this.
Look at the way the mud
Can
is flapping off that tire.
Can you even believe these mountains? And I tried to do that with Skyrim to less effect, and I did it so much this morning. I really wanted to try to beat it for the podcast, but I want to like also savor and soak in the experience. So I let her play, and I'm just watching her play for an hour and a half. And then you go like, so it's like not ruining the whole game, but you start off, you're on a boat race, and then the game turns into orphan parkour escape, where you and your brother, you're baby Drake, baby Drake, and you're escaping an orphanage, and then from there, boom, you're in a Panamanian prison.
It's the way life happens. It takes you by surprise sometimes.
Guys with face tattoos.
Yeah, it happens like that.
If you don't have it, get it. If you've never played Uncharted, you can start at Uncharted 4. Like, don't feel like you don't have to get all weird and go like, oh, I can treat it like a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's like they're non-linear. Just go play 4 and then you can play the other 3. Like it's the best.
I mean, it's cool for me too.
And 3's really, really fun too.
Someone who doesn't have a PS4, like it's nice to know that like I have that in the bank almost. I can play that, just revisit that anytime. The quality's there.
It's the one good thing about being poor. When you get just like a poor gamer, you just wait a certain amount of time and then everything sort of just comes back around and things that were $50 for $5. But luckily, I just want to kind of get more on the pulse of it. Because honestly, it's just a good investment.
You're not playing Dark Souls.
I am playing Dark Souls 2 PS4. On the Xbox 360 as like an in memoriam to the production of it. And because I wanted to try to play the original one, and they're like, go here. It's
the first time we both played it was we played Dark Souls 1.
I played like for like an hour.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was the first time like I purposely avoided that game like the plague. I mean, if you're gonna tell me a game is excruciatingly difficult,
you were like level 10, and you like starts you off on like level 10 if you want to choose like one of the classes, and then like I started playing Dark Souls 2. I made like a couple characters in the beginning, and it was like they start you off with like sorcerer, warrior, cleric, the Dungeons and Dragons gamut, or there's like the Unsullied. It's not Unsullied, but it's like the naked
Unsullied, Uncharted reference.
But you don't have any. You don't have any like. You don't have any like character to your stats. There's no detriments, so it sort of starts off like on an even keel, and you could build like a really like well balanced battle mage and stuff. It's just requires so much patience, and you're really like what I like about Dark Souls is I know I'm so late to the party on it, but it's like, and I will be twitching on Dark Souls 3 to just that was what 2 was. But it's patience, and it is for people who need to like focus, and really just like it's not button smashing. It's anti-button smashing.
There's still like a pretty deep lore to the game. There's still like a pretty deep story.
There's a story, but then like most of the time it's people just going like,
because I'm more of a cinematic gamer.
Things were bad. Things are still bad. Why are you here? And then it's just like 7 come on pramps. You don't really. Oh, also in Uncharted, really quick. There's a conversation cues, but there's only 3 of them.
But you could select now.
Yes, yeah, but there's only 3 of them. Like I've played like 8 hours of the game so far. There's only been 3. I'm like, it could have been more.
Oh,
it seems like some guy at Naughty Dog's
choices.
Like, Blaze, you gotta put this in. People gotta love it. But
really changing up the dynamic of the whole end game when you can say a different thing. And that's going to do it for our big news, you guys. I think we've covered some pretty big news today with Tim's PS4 sexperience, if you want to call it that.
No one wants
which
to call it that.
We're going to be twitching. We're going to be twitching from it. We're going to be streaming from it. So don't forget, if you want to check out actually some of our last Twitch sessions where we were playing Battleborn.
We did WWE 2K16,
where I'm taking Super Mario all the way to the top. We're gonna get the world title one day.
I've barely played the division, but I've been watching you creep out on it. I'll probably do another Fallout 4 in the future. We've done Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. We got Doom coming up soon for you guys shortly. So make sure also, if you want to check out anything else on HollywoodRedux.com, any of our other great podcasts, you want to watch The Writer's Room, you want to see the K-Files, you could check it out right over here or over here. I'm just going to cover my bases. It could be anywhere, you guys. But we're going to see you next time, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Like and subscribe down there. We love you.